We still have questions about redistricting here in the state of Indiana. Still no word today from the governor whether or not he'll call a special session to redraw the maps of Indiana's congressional districts.
This is a big topic of discussion, an ongoing question ever since Vice President Vance visited the Statehouse last month and met with the governor and Republican leadership.
Our 13 News Statehouse reporter Emily Longnectar talked to some Republican state representatives today, and she asked them, we want to know, give us some insight. Where do you stand on redistricting? How were those questions received, Emily?
Well, first we reached out to the governor's office, right? Because he's the one that would call the special session. And we reached out to his office to ask, have you made a decision yet? Has he made a decision yet on calling a special session? We did not receive a response. The big question beyond Governor Braun, if he'll call a special session, if he does, what would those proposed maps look like? We would like to know about that. And an expert we talked to this week said that a lot of times nowadays computers draw those maps. It used to be lawmakers drew them themselves, but nowadays it is computers. We do know that some members of the Indiana GOP caucus have looked at a map that's been circulating on social media for the past month. We're not going to show the map because we spoke via X to the person who created it. He told us it was not created by Indiana Republicans, and he has not been in touch with anyone from the state GOP caucus, but he says it's possible they have seen his map. We know some Republicans have definitely seen it and are talking about them. One of them is Republican State Representative Craig Haggard, who's running for Congress in Indiana's 4th district. Haggard was one of several Indiana Republicans who traveled to Washington last week and met with the vice president to discuss many topics, among them redistricting. I spoke on the phone with Representative Haggard today. He told me he and some other Republican representatives looked at a map this weekend, but Haggard said he didn't know the source of it. Haggard says he needs to see a real plan before making a decision, but has said he's not a hard no on redrawing Indiana's maps and thinks lawmakers need to do whatever they can to keep the country moving in the direction it's going under President Trump. One Republican who continues to be an absolute no on a special session to redraw Indiana's congressional districts is Republican State Representative Ed Clear. Clear has said he will not vote for new maps under any circumstances.
This is being driven by the president and his desire to stack the deck, to maintain a majority, a Republican majority in the U.S. House. And many people, most of the people who've contacted me, see it for what it is. It's cheating. And Hoosiers don't like cheating. Americans don't like cheating. And people see it for what it is. It's cheating, and they don't like it.
Now, Representative Clear says he believes special sessions are for emergencies. He has been through a few at this point as a state legislator, and he doesn't believe this constitutes an emergency. He's also concerned about the potential for lawsuits with new maps, and we know that that potential is out there. Democrats have said that they are prepared to file lawsuits should new maps be drawn. They accuse the Trump administration of really trying to do a power grab to try and hold on to power in the U.S. House in those 2026 midterms. But again, right now, the question at this point, are we going to even have a special session? And Governor Braun, he's not saying yet.
It just seems like, is there waiting for something? Or, you know, is there some sort of thought that, well, if this happens, then I will, or then I will not?
I mean, hard to say. He has said that he wants to hear from lawmakers about what they think before he makes a decision. An expert we talked to this week, the former mayor of Fort Wayne, who is a Republican, he said there might be some strategy involved here, that the longer the governor would wait to call a special session, then it could make it harder for Democrats then to file those lawsuits. So he was thinking it might be strategy, but the governor's not saying at this point. So, you know, don't want to speculate. Lots of different thoughts out there, though.
All right, Emily, thank you. I know you'll let us know as developments come in.
For sure.